It's time now for the latest in local news. In the news, a couple of governmental meetings begin underway tomorrow. The Jesup City Commissioners meet tomorrow night at 7 p.m. at City Hall. On the agenda, under old business, review of their 2021 audit report with Cale Harris. Under new business, review of the June 2022 financial statement with City Manager Rose Marcus. Discussion of unity between mayor and commissioners. Loretta Boykin has that on the agenda. Public hearing for the first reading to request to rezone 151 South 2nd Street, 198 South 2nd Street, 446 West Plum Street. All that on the agenda to be rezoned with Building Inspector Don Harron. Also discussion of permission to bid SUV and pickup for the fire department. Fire Chief Josh Huffman on hand for that. Discussion of permission to purchase and install diffusers at the wastewater treatment plant. Discussion for permission to bid manhole repair. Water Department Supervisor Anthony Crawford on hand for that. Also on the agenda is executive session, discuss a legal matter. All that taking place tomorrow night at 7 p.m. at City Hall. Also items with the city manager, items with the commissioners, items with the mayor. Again, City Jesup meeting for the first time since their last meeting. Again, it's going to take place on Tuesday, July 19th at 7 p.m. Also meeting tomorrow is the Wayne County Board of Education. They meet at 6 p.m. at the Tech Center. On the agenda is a discussion and information of a COVID update. Also, Capital Outlay Project should get an update on where they stand on the James E. Bacon project. Also, School Resource Officer on the agenda, Wayne County School District Strategic Plan, Wayne County School District Instructional Framework, Wayne County School District Gifted Education Program, all on the agenda to be discussed, along with school-based student organizations. Several board policies on the agenda, also personnel, and items with the school board members and items with the superintendent. All that taking place tomorrow at 6 p.m. at the Tech Center. And WIFO FM will be on hand at both meetings. Have 4 reports for you on Wednesday's newscast. We'll be back with more news after this word from our sponsor, the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. State Fire Marshal's Office says their investigation into the downtown fire a week ago continues. The Fire Marshal says they've been in contact with local businesses seeking any video surveillance they may have in that area, but they state most of the video doesn't have a good view of the area that they need. They state the fire was intentionally set, and they have ruled arson as the cause of the fire. They're still hoping for help from the community, as they hope someone knows who's responsible and will contact them on the following number provided, 1-800-282-5804. Again, that number, 800-282-5804. Fire Marshal says the fire began in the office of Harris Real Estate. They believe someone simply broke the glass on the front of the building and set it on fire. Once again, if anyone has information about the fire, they're asked to contact the Fire Marshal's Office. Again, 800-282-5804. Georgia State Patrol continues to investigate the hit and run that seriously injured Rhett Barber. He was riding a bicycle when he was struck by a vehicle. Georgia State Patrol says they continue to investigate the accident but have no new information as of Sunday afternoon. Wayne County getting ready for the next community blood drive. The American Red Cross asking that people please sign up for an appointment. Again, it's going to take place on Monday, August 15th at Calvary Baptist Church Gymnasium, 415 East Cherry Street in Jesup. And for appointments, simply call 1-800-RED-CROSS or go on their website, redcrossblood.org, and look for Jesup. Again, the next community blood drive is set for Calvary Baptist Church on Monday, August 15th from 1 to 6 p.m. We'll be back with a final news note after this word from our sponsor, the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Final note in the news, again, time's running out for the county and city governments to reach an agreement on how the funds from the next SPLOST would be allocated between the government bodies. It appears that no agreement will be reached in time for voters to vote on the new SPLOST in November. From all reports, including Scrivener Mayor Jason Weaver's report from the Scrivener City Council meeting, he says the 3 cities in the county have not been able to reach an agreement. Reports are that the county is asking for more of the funding in order to help pay for the new judicial complex, but the city governments of Jesup, Odom, and Scrivener and the county simply not on the same page when it comes to how the money would be allocated. Current SPLOST in place does not expire until mid-2024, so it's not crucial that the referendum appear on this year's ballot. But that was the hope of the county commissioners and Administrator Ed Jeffords, as they feel there's a need for a new judicial complex, and they've had meetings and studies and work sessions. But in order to have it prepared for this November ballot, August 7th is the deadline. Doesn't seem like any agreement is going to be reached at that timetable. The plan is for courthouse construction bonds to be paid with a portion of the SPLOST revenues, in essence, to replace in the hospital construction bonds, which the county is preparing to pay off early. County met with project architect Mike Parker of SP Design Group out of Macon, Georgia. He explained that his company came in and interviewed a variety of people who use the courthouse, including judges, deputies, bailiffs, to determine the actual needs for a new courthouse design. The key issue, they state, is safety. The company laid out a proposal to the county, which includes the existing courthouses that would be incorporated into the new complex. They also stated that the key is to plan a realistic budget. Once again, the main reason for the new complex is security. While Parker's agency drew the design for the new complex, it's TQ Construction that would oversee the construction of the new complex. Same company that's building the new James E. Bacon renovation. At the work session, County Administrator Ed Jeffers says TQ Construction projected the cost of the new judicial complex to cost around $40 million, with $29 million of that for building construction. This next SPLOST is passed, if passed, is projected to raise $30 million in revenue. A lot of work and discussions has been taking place concerning the new judicial complex. Circuit Superior Court judges have come to meetings. State Court Judge Vi Bennett all on board, saying the need is there and security is a key issue. They emphasize that the issue needs to be addressed. They believe the new judicial complex would be a move in the right direction. Again, the hope was that the county could sell the city agencies on the need and agree on funding, and the county wants a larger percentage of the SPLOST revenue to deal with the cost of the complex. The problem is that the city governments are not buying what the county is selling. Once again, the chances of the SPLOST referendum being on the November ballot for Wayne County is slim and none. No future meetings are set that we know of. Last meeting didn't go well. And again, all reports state that the government agencies in Wayne County simply can't see eye to eye and are not close to any deal when it comes to allocating the SPLOST funds. And we'll continue to follow the story as it develops, but we're pretty certain, talking to all sides involved, from Superior Court judges to commissioners with the county and cities that vote on Jesup and Scriven, it's safe to report that the SPLOST referendum on this year's calendar is simply a dead issue. That's going to do it for latest in local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgan, have a great day.